November 22nd, 1963, a date which the world will forever remember as the day American President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline had traveled to Dallas on a political visit to shore up support for the Democratic Party. They were accompanied by Vice President Lyndon Johnson and Texas Governor John Connally. The motorcade drove through the streets of Dallas as the president proceeded to a speaking engagement. People lining the route cheered the president and First Lady. As the cars passed through Dealey Plaza, shots rang out.
Confusion is indescribable. Both the president and Governor Connally are hit. While they are rushed to hospitals, swarms of police and FBI men search for the assassin.
At the hospital, the doctors made a valiant effort to save the president's life, but the wounds were too severe. A shocked nation mourned at the news of his passing.
The police now have the murder gun. On it, they say, a palm print of the man under arrest. He is 24-year-old Lee Harvey Oswald. 4 years ago, he defected to Russia, worked there, and married a Russian.
Kennedy's body was placed onto Air Force One for the trip back to Washington. On the same plane, Vice President Johnson took the oath of office.
This is a sad time for all people. We have suffered a loss that cannot be weighed. For me, it is a deep personal tragedy. I know that the world shares the sorrow that Mrs. Kennedy and her family bear. I will do my best. That is all I can do. I ask for your help and God.
Any chance of finding out more from Oswald about the president's assassination ended 2 days later. As he was being taken to a court appearance, Oswald was shot and killed by a small-time gangster, Jack Ruby, silencing forever the one man who may have known the truth about Kennedy's death. In a solemn procession in Washington, Kennedy's casket was moved from the White House to the rotunda of the Capitol. A riderless horse in the procession symbolized the loss of America's chief executive. The president was laid in state as thousands filed by to pay their last respects to their fallen leader. On Monday, November 25th, tens of thousands watched the funeral procession that took the president's body to Arlington National Cemetery. Leaders from around the world attended the service and mourned as Kennedy was laid to rest. Jacqueline Kennedy lit a flame that would be an eternal memorial to her fallen husband. Though his death had shocked the nation, John F. Kennedy's life continues to inspire future generations of Americans.